Hey everybody, what's up? I am here with Plato. Welcome to the show. We're going to be talking about Avengers 5. Check out the story from Men's Journal. Marvel distances itself from Kang amidst major reshuffle. So they're moving things around, they're moving directors to different projects, they're moving writers off of the playing field because they're firing them. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of changes. So let's check this out together. Marvel looks set to pivot on its next primary villain, where Jonathan Majors' Kang the Conqueror was established as a multiversal threat in February's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and even has a future Marvel film named after him in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. It now looks like Kang's conquering days are over. That's because it's been reported that Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania screenwriter Jeff Loveness is no longer attached to Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, good, or indeed working for Marvel. So they fired him. The news comes from MCU, The Reign of Marvel Studios co-author Joanna Robinson, who spoke on the House of R podcast. Look, I'm not sure what you guys think of Jeff Loveness, but I had absolutely enough of the guy when I saw Ant-Man 3. His script was abysmal for that movie, and the things that he said about MODOK when he would just trash fans, saying that he doesn't care if people don't like what they did with MODOK. He's going to continue to write him as a big dum-dum head or whatever he said. It's not a direct quote, but that's basically what he said. And he wasn't even confident in his own work. I mean, he only thought that Ant-Man 3 was semi-good once he saw that there were some good reviews coming in. He requires validation from audiences, and he's not confident that his movie is good on its own. But let's find out why he's gone. Quote, I had it confirmed to me Loveness is no longer working for Marvel, says Robinson. I asked the person why, and they said the reason why is he was all wrapped up in this Kang storyline, and they are likely going to be moving away from that. He was writing the Kang Dynasty script, probably just working so hard on it, just getting enveloped, and they're just like, nope, time to get out of here. See ya. Money talks, right? Money talks. Kang was being positioned as an even more powerful big bad than Thanos. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Able to wield time like a weapon and command an army of Kang variants. Not only did Kang star as the antagonist in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but he's also appeared in both seasons of Disney Plus series Loki. After what Robinson said during her podcast appearance, however, Major's future roles in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars are now looking less certain. You know, it probably doesn't even have anything to do with his court case that he's dealing with. I know that he's set to go to trial, but it's really just because Disney has lost a bunch of money. Marvel has lost a bunch of money. Unholy amounts of money. It's not a surprise that they're pivoting away from this. Let's continue. There's also Major's domestic violence charges. According to a Variety report from November 1st, the actor insists he is the victim, but the damage to his reputation and the chance he could lose the case has forced Marvel to reconsider its plans to center the next phase of its interlocking slate of sequels, spin-offs, and series around Major's villainous character, Kang the Conqueror. But right below this, Avengers 5 director exits sequel amid Marvel Studios' poor performance. So this is from The Independent. Okay, so Avengers 5 director, he's gone. This is the guy who made Shang-Chi, and they had him set to direct the new Avengers movie. So let's read this. Filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton has reportedly stepped away from directing the 5th movie in the Avengers franchise to focus on other Marvel projects. The Shang-Chi director, 44, had been attached to Avengers: Kang the Dynasty since last year. Oh, they switched the words around a little bit. However, it was confirmed by Hollywood Reporter on Wednesday that Cretton has exited the Marvel sequel. It is currently unknown who will take over as director. This movie's in limbo. Jonathan Majors' Kang is in limbo. They better pivot to Doctor Doom fast if they want to save this series. There's some other news about some actors who are being casted in roles. I am not too fond of these choices, but we're going to check them out today. And yeah, it's not looking good. If they're going to pivot away to Doctor Doom, then they're going to have to make some crazy changes. I know that there were some rumors going around that they might be able to recast Kang as somebody else so that they can keep the Kang storyline going. I guess it would make sense in the long run since, Kang has a bunch of variants like him, and so does Loki and other characters in the series, respectively. And it shows that they can be either black, white, Asian, they can be lizards, they can be lions, and just like pure energy even. So, I mean, I don't think it's impossible for them to recast Kang, but nobody wants Kang. I don't like Kang. I think that Kang's storyline has been handled very poorly. A lot of Marvel's recent movies have felt disjointed, disconnected, structured very badly. Let's read the last part here. It was originally supposed to be released in May 2025, but its opening has since been pushed back to May 2026 as a result of the recently resolved actors' strike. Its delayed release is supposedly one of the contributing factors to why Cretton will no longer helm the movie. According to THR, he will instead focus on directing the sequel for his 2021 Shang-Chi. So we're getting Shang-Chi 2, and that's it. That's all she wrote. So they're gone, huh? Cretton also remains on board as the director and producer for the studio's upcoming miniseries Wonder Man. Word of the director's exit comes days after the Marvel Cinematic Universe saw its latest entry, The Marvels, bomb at the box office. The Brie Larson film has claimed the unfortunate title of worst opening weekend in the franchise's 32-film history. Yeah, but hey, according to Nia DaCosta, okay, the blame is on us fans. We are racists and misogynists and homophobes and sexists and whatever. So if this movie ever gets made and it bombs because Disney can't grasp that we don't want a Kang storyline, I wonder who they're going to blame then. But it is very interesting nonetheless of how fast things are changing up at Marvel Studios, considering that they were really hell-bent on getting this Kang storyline out there to audiences. I mean, they were really prepping this guy up to be a big bad, and it's not looking like it's going to happen. But I'm sure we'll find out once his court date starts, and we'll get a little bit more information on whether they're going to keep Jonathan Majors or if they're going to officially move on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you hadn't had the chance to like it and share it with your friends, that would be awesome. And hey, if you're feeling ultra spicy, consider subscribing to my channel so that you're always up to date on what kind of thing I've got going on. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Later. Meow, meow.